In the dying days of the frontier, some secrets refused to stay buried. After losing her husband, Clara Dawson kept the old hotel alive alone. Clara watches the strangers slowly ride into town. Strangers don't come here without a reason, she thought. And whatever brought them to Silver Springs, it smells like trouble. Late that night, Clara found a loose floorboard beneath the old hotel kitchen. As she lifted it slowly, the past began to breathe again. Something had been hidden there for years, and someone had gone to great trouble to keep it buried. Clara had lived in the old hotel for years, yet somehow she had never known what lay beneath it, or that there was a trap door in the kitchen floor. At first, she thought it might have been an old storage tunnel, something left behind by the miners long ago. But the deeper she walked, the more Clara realized this place had been hidden on purpose. And what was that purpose? And she wondered if her late husband knew there was a tunnel under the house and didn't tell her. Beneath the old hotel, Clara Dawson uncovered more than buried money. Hidden beneath years of dust and silence was the secret her husband had died protecting. The men who rode into Silver Springs that night had not come by accident. Years earlier, they had ridden with Clara Dawson's husband during the infamous Black Creek stagecoach robbery. The gang had vanished after the robbery, along with thousands of dollars in stolen gold and cash. Some believed the law killed them. Others believed they turned on each other. But the truth was far simpler. Clara's husband disappeared with part of the money and buried it beneath the old Dawson Hotel. Now that he was dead, the remaining outlaws had come back to finish what had started years before. And if Clara Dawson knew where the gold was hidden, they intended to make her tell them. Years earlier, the Black Creek stagecoach robbery became frontier legend. 5 riders swept out of the desert like ghosts and vanished with gold. That night, the gang celebrated beneath the desert sky, believing the robbery had made them rich men. But while the others drank whiskey and dreamed about the future, one man had already made a different decision. While the others slept beneath the desert sky, one man sat awake beside the dying fire. And somewhere between the whiskey, the gold, and the silence, he made a decision that would change all of their lives forever. Before dawn, Clara Dawson's husband disappeared into the desert, taking part of the stolen gold with him. And by sunrise, the Black Creek gang would believe they had been betrayed. Back in the saloon, the truth settled over the men like dust after a gunfight. For 20 years, they had searched for the missing gold and for the man who vanished with it. Now, with Clara Dawson's husband dead, from the newspaper article, the trail had finally led them back to Silver Springs. And if Clara knew where the money was hidden, they intended to make her tell them. Back in the saloon, the decision was made. They had the pieces now: the stolen gold, the dead husband, and the widow who knew the truth. There would be no more waiting. It was time to confront Clara Dawson. So they left the saloon, not as strangers, but as men with a purpose in mind: the hotel. Their boots struck the dirt with one destination. Clara would answer their questions, one way or another. Night fell over Silver Springs, and the shadows moved. The hotel was closed. At least, that's what the sign said. But the men weren't here for permission. Clara Dawson would answer to them tonight. Doors were meant to keep people out, not men like these. With a single decision, they tore through wood and lock and stepped into the darkness of the Dawson Hotel. Clara Dawson was inside, and the truth was worth breaking in for. Inside, Clara heard the sound wood breaking, doors forcing open. Someone was looking for what her husband left behind. Without a second thought, she went where no one would find her, down into the darkness of the tunnel beneath the kitchen floor. She would remain there until after they were gone. When the outlaws were gone, Clara Dawson made her choice. She left the Dawson Hotel behind, along with the name that tied her to the past. With the hidden gold beside her, she rode toward the rising sun, not as a widow running from danger, but as a woman finally free. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed Dust and Dynamite, please like, share, and subscribe for more cinematic Western sagas and original stories coming soon. And don't forget to follow Delores Elaine Hill on Spotify for original music and cinematic soundtracks. Just search Delores Elaine Hill. Until next time, safe travels through the frontier.